Hey golf fans, today we are going to be checking out the latest TGC Tours Platinum Qualification event, which is hosted at the Evangelist GC Tourney. I am playing off the master settings, wind speeds high, wind directions east, fairways are firm, greens are moderate and green speed is fast as suggested for the round for the TGC Tour Pros. Now this is a collaboration course between Victory LN Sports and Jeremy Mayo. So without further ado, let's get into this one. We are going to be playing off the gold tees, which are the longest, and they are playing 7,339 yards. I do hope I've got all the settings set up correctly, guys. The same as the players who want to take part in the TGC Tours will be experiencing. But I have heard this is a tough course. This is my first time playing it. But looking forward to the challenge here on the master difficulty settings. So we've got a 13 mile per hour wind, east wind. It's going to be right in our face. I am using the 273 yard driver, which is a Wilson driver, the Wilson D7. Slight fast, and with that we are going to find the left hand side of this fairway. So still a lot of work to do here, 209 yards, really in between clubs here. Think we're going to have to go 3-wood. Fully de-loft it, or should I say fully loft it, and just play a partial swing. We got the partial swing, 90%. We did execute a fast, which shouldn't affect us too much, and that should be an absolute fantastic shot, and that is going to give us a look at birdie here on the first hole. So we've got a 14-foot putt, up 3 inches. My putting has been nothing short of embarrassing the past 5-6 rounds. Hopefully that's not going to be the case today. That's a missed putt there, guys. That, if you want to do well on the tours or any event that you are playing in competition style, you do have to convert. Hole number 2, long par 4 with these wind conditions here. The right hand side of this fairway is fairly generous. We do manage to execute the perfect, and the wind is going to take us round to the left hand side of this fairway. I would say this is a tropical themed course, and I think it's meant to be set in southern Florida, and it is a course that places a premium in positioning off the tee and shot making. So 150 yards with that wind, 6 iron. Try to find the slope. It's to the right of the flagstick here. It's another perfect. The wind's taking this round really good. This should be really good. Should catch this downhill slope and hopefully trickle down towards the pin. It's another fantastic approach shot, and it is going to give us a 7-foot putt. Not a lot of movement in this one. Green speeds are 163, and we do manage to pick up our first birdie of the round, a move to 1 under par. So hole number 3, this is playing 170 yards. Oh, that pin location is brutal right at the back. I'm going to come down to the 7 iron, try and land this at the front of the green, and hopefully bounce on. That's a fantastic swing, by the way. This should kick up all the way up towards the pin, hopefully. Didn't run out as well as I expected it to with it slight uphill slope. But it's another very makeable putt here for birdie. 18 feet, up 1 foot. Should hold it. Oh, it's turned off a little bit more, and that's another poor putt, guys. We could be 3 under here through the first 3 holes. I just thought I would upload this video, guys, show you what it's like to try and qualify for a TGC Tour event. And this is the Platinum qualifying round as well, guys. Set up for the better players, for the guys that want to play on the top, or should I say higher levels of the TGC Tours. Please correct me if I am wrong in any of these, but hopefully I've got all the settings set up as they should be. Slight fast, but I think we've took enough of the fairway on where we should just find the left hand side. But really nice course so far, really enjoying it. So it's another good tee shot. I'm going to come down to the 5 iron here with that 13 mile per hour wind. Anything too right of the pin, it's really going to move all the way off the green to the right, I would suggest. Slight slow on it, I think we could be punished for that. Are we going to hold the top tier of this green? I don't think we are. I think we're going to start to slide down just like that, and that's going to leave us a difficult look for putt uphill. Once again, not a lot of break on this green. The beads aren't moving too aggressively. This one's all in the weight. That should start to turn back. It is turning back, and we do drain a fantastic birdie putt from 32 feet. I can miss the 6-7 foot ones, guys, but when it comes to 32 feet, I'm actually not bad. So, 2 under through the first 4 holes. Arguably, we should be 4 under here if our putting was better. So it's just showing you the guys that there is birdies to be had out here on the course in these conditions. But this is the first of the par 5, slight fast on that. But the bizarre thing is, guys, see if I'm playing pro settings, that's probably a perfect. Just cling on to the edge of the fairway by the skin of our teeth. And I think we can chase. Oh, this is going to be, we're really in between clubs. No, I'm not a huge fan of the pitch shots, guys. Let's have one more look at it. We've got a 12 mile per hour wind. It would definitely leave me a pitch. I'm going to bail out here. Play the 5 iron maybe. 5 iron should just be enough to get me up to that second part of this fairway. And that should feed to the right and hopefully leave me a wedge into this 5th green. So smart play for once. I'm normally very aggressive, but just cannot get to grips with the flop shots or the pitches on this game. So it's going to have to be 9 iron. That 12 mile per hour wind should hold us up and move us back in towards the pin if we execute this well. Oh, that's a huge slow. And we're really going to be punished for that. I don't even think it will hold the green, will it? Sat down a lot quicker than I expected it to. So we're left with a 49 foot putt, 1 foot downhill. Don't want to play this too firm. Looks like it's a good weight. Should try and start to turn slightly back. And I'm very happy with that outcome there, guys. Disappointed not to get a birdie in the par 5, but in these wind conditions, par on these long par 5s with the wind in your face is half decent. So we do execute another perfect. Slightly push that one right though. And with a combination of the wind, we are heading over to the right hand side. But hopefully some of you guys who are trying to qualify in the Platinum Tour, which is using the master clubs, master settings, this may help you. That should kick right. Anything right here looked like it should be okay. We may actually kick onto the green here with a bit of luck. Don't think it's going to come back towards the pin. But once again, playing a smart play. Looking at the layout of the course. Anything right there was your better option. It's another tough putt downhill. This one's going to swing multiple ways. It's another putt you don't want to play too firm. Should really start to swing back here and then maybe turn round again. This could be in, go on. Oh, good weight as well. Have to walk away with the par. The only thing I would maybe change straight away is my driver. But it's one of them guys, are you going to take a longer driver with less forgiveness, where you could be punished a lot more than taking. I wouldn't say this is a short driver that I'm using. It's another good tee shot though. But like I say, hopefully this helps some of you out who are looking to qualify. You may learn some things from the video. And also from my gameplay. Early took the wrong option there. I'll make sure not to do that. Not sure if I'll keep this as a feature on the channel, guys, but if you would like to see more of these things, please say so in the comment section. So pitch and wedge. Just try to really bounce this on aggressively, but it's come up a lot shorter. I'm amazed that wind didn't carry that out a lot more than that. But we'll take it. We're below the cup. It's going to leave us an uphill putt. This one is going to move right to left. Good weight. Good weight. Oh my goodness. It just catches the edge of the cup. Probably another 2 inches towards the centre. And I think with the dead weight we played that could have hold. But we are going to remain at 2 under par. What on earth is this, guys? Not sure about this. We're really in between clubs. Driver's going to carry me all the way past into the trees, so I'm going to have to come down to the 3-wood and just hope that this ball kicks on as good as possible. It's going to catch that upslope. I have never seen anything like that. Not sure I'm a fan of this hole here with that green. I find that very unrealistic, especially for a game that guys are playing competition style. Some of you may disagree, but I just find that a very bizarre green. I've got a 4-foot uphill putt here. Terrified that I play this too long. I've nowhere near hit that. That's just barely got up the top of the 4 feet slope. And it looks like, due to a club selection, we are going to be dropping a shot here. But this is why I don't have time to enter the tours, guys. I really would like to. It's 4 rounds each event. I just cannot commit to 4 rounds, and let alone practice. I guarantee these guys at least have 2 or 3 practice rounds, some of them, before they play their events. Make sure their club selection and yardage is bang on. I've really been in between clubs in a few holes. But swinging well here. It should release forward for us. Probably leaving us nothing more than a gap wedge into this green here. Sand wedge is actually going to be perfect. So we've got a 12 mile per hour wind. So almost fully de-lofting this. Fully lofting, sorry guys. Fully lofting this. Launching it up in the air, and we have applied a lot of backspin. Slight fast, but it shouldn't affect us too much. Should spin back a tiny bit. Didn't generate any spin. I think the fast counteracted that. But it is another look for birdie. Quite a straightforward putt, to be honest. 14 footer, slightly downhill. Should turn to the left from the right. If that holds its line, which it does, we do pick up that drop shot from the previous par 3. Straight back and move back to 2 under par. So we are on the back 9 now. Ooh, tough tee shot here, but I think we should just be able to, with the wind, find the left hand side of this fairway. Slight slow, that may actually help me out here. Should kick out of this light rough. And that's actually prime location for our approach shot into this 10th green. So 141 yards, a 13 mile per hour crosswind. I'm just going to try and use the slope to the left of the pin here. So really looking for that wind to really move us over to the left hand side of this green. And hopefully the ball can filter back down from that slope. It's a great strike. Oh, the wind's not moving me as much to the left as I expected it to. So we missed the intended target there. Missed that slope I was trying to use. And that's going to give us a 27 foot putt. Once again, slightly downhill for birdie. But yeah, guys, I just cannot commit to the tours. I struggle to play 3-4 rounds a week as it is. And with some of these top guys, I mean, skill-based, I can compete with them. And I'm not being big-headed. I just can't compete with them with the amount of time they put into the game. Some of these guys are level 100 already. You know what I mean? And I had this game a week before most. And I'm still only, I think, level 68, 69. But I would have loved to enter the tours. But like I say, I don't think I can compete with these guys on a regular basis. On the Golf Club 2019, yeah, I would fancy my chances against anyone. But I've not got dialed in to this game to the level I was in the Golf Club 2019 as of yet. Once again, going to have to try and play 5-wood out of this light rough. I think that's going to kick us into the bunker actually. But that's the thing with the master settings, guys. Any mistake is so punished. Extremely highlighted. So let's see if we can splash this out. Yardage wise, this should be very, very good. Ball's going to move hard left at our feet. Oh, go on. Go on. Oh, I thought we almost hold that out. Great recovery shot. And we are going to walk away with par. So 2 under. bit unlucky, but like I said at the start of the round, guys, my putting has been extremely bad the last few rounds, especially in my society events and just a few casual rounds. It was getting to the stage where really frustrating. Now we can take this on convincingly here. I think we're going to be long. So fully lofting up this driver. Hopefully it lands fairly softly. It should land short of the green. Oh, what a strike that is. You're not going to see a cleaner strike than that. But it's going to gain momentum off of these firm fairways. And do you know something, guys? That's going to be a horrible downhill putt, I think. It's maybe not a smart play. Maybe the smart play there was taking 3-wood, leaving a pitcher a flop, but it's just a shot that I'm not executing well on a regular basis, not confident with it. I think I've underhit that. That's going to be a brutal putt, so that could have been a mistake, guys, going that long on the green. So it's a tough putt, 23 feet, down 1 foot. The weight is crucial here. I'm just going to touch this. Let the slope, the contours of the green do the rest. Decent putt line. Tell you what, it's tracking. And what a putt that is. Wow, we managed to rescue the birdie. And we do move back to 3 under par. So fantastic putt. I don't think it was worthy of a replay though. And we are going to move on to hole number 13. Hopefully this isn't unlucky for us. 194 yards. 12 mile per hour wind. 5-wood. May just kick on from the front of the green. It's another great strike. This wind is not holding me up. This is so bizarre, guys. Despite a strong wind here, at times it's barely affected the ball. So 28 foot putt, down 2 inches. I thought we had the right club there. I really didn't expect to go 28 feet past the pin. Great execution on this, but I don't think we've judged the break or the weight as well as we could have. But there is putts for birdies out there, guys. I fully expect some of the better players in these conditions to probably be shooting 7-8 under par. I've not even played this course before, and I'm sure the guys will be having a good few rounds getting to grips with the yardage prior to teeing off for this Platinum Qualification event. So I think we're looking at a long shot into this 14th green. 157 yards, 12 mile per hour wind. Don't want to be left of that flag. Wow. So just going to allow the wind to try and take us round to the right hand side here. It's a great strike. That wind's moved me a lot more this time. I am finding the wind fairly inconsistent at the moment. May find that slope. No, it sits up there. Probably going to be looking at a chip shot. Not the worst outcome there. This is very makeable, actually. If we can get the weight correct here, this could trickle in for another birdie. We've got the line. Go on, get in. Get in. Oh my goodness, guys. It's another putt that's inches short. And on another day here, we could easily be 5-6 under par. So it just shows you that it is makeable birdies and eagles out here, especially for these top players. So coming down to the 3-wood, because once again, that tee shot just didn't look sensible with that 2 bunkers and water and playing the left. Taking my chances with a slightly longer approach shot, but we do have a 13 mile per hour wind behind us. So 209 yards out. Oh, that's a tough pin. Beautifully placed bunkers here. This really is a course where strategy is most definitely key. So I'm going to have to go free hybrid here. Looking to carry the left hand side of the bunker and hopefully get a favourable kick onto the green. Tell you what, oh, just didn't get the kick. The idea was there, just didn't get the kick, and look at that. We're actually in the rough. Should be able to splash this out with the lob wedge. We're going to fully loft this and spin it all the way back and just attack it. Should check up very quickly for us. There we go. Left myself about a 4-foot putt. And we do walk away with another solid par. So only the one bogey, guys, and I'm a bit disappointed. It was my own fault. Like I say, you guys will come in here with better yardage, and hopefully you do learn a thing or two from this video. Learn from my mistakes, learn from the few good things. I'm going to have to really draw this 3-wood round and just try and get this down the right hand side of this fairway. This is going to be a long par 5. Good execution. Oh, we've played that really, really well. I wonder if we can make it across the water here. We'll have a look just to show you guys if it is possible. Tell you something, it's going to be close. You guys are itching to know if I can make this over, aren't you? I'm going to take it on. I think we can just kick on from that bank. We'll soon find out. Like I say, guys, I'm not worried about what his shooting course is. May just kick up, you know, it's going to be close. We do kick up. It's going to leave us.
This is what our third shot's looking like.
92 yards, light rough, but we've got a 13 mile per hour wind, so I'm going to come down to the lob wedge. That wind should really help us out. This club should almost be perfect, actually. It's a great strike. Come on, wind. Ah, that wind is not carrying me at all. I've not played some of these par 5s as well, but the wind, in my opinion, guys, has not done me any favours on occasions when I've relied on it. So it's a tough birdie putt. Uphill. Should swing hard left. Yeah, it swung a lot harder to the left than I allowed for. Didn't hit it firm enough. And we do tap that in for another frustrating par. Just the wind, I feel, guys, is very random still in this game. Okay, there's a little valley here, guys, that we're desperate to find. So going by how the wind didn't move me as so much as the last time. Just try to find that little valley. Bump it off. Oh, I've got a slight slow. Oh, wow, look how punishing that slight slow is. With a combination of the wind, which I actually think has moved me a little bit more that time than I allowed for. And this is a dirty putt. You don't want to be leaving yourself these downhill putts in this course. You see the little valley that I tried to land in. Missed it due to the slope. Great putt line, by the way. This has got a real chance. It looks like it's tracking well. Has it got legs? It's in. Should be another... Oh, wow. It's another putt, guys. It just holds on. Defies the laws of gravity. So unlucky not to be at least 5-6 under here on another day. But that's what I love about golf. These putts are so close yet so far away. This is going to be a monster approach shot. We do nail that 283 yards despite the wind kind of being against us, and I'm in between clubs once again. So really make sure you check out your yardage here, guys. I'm going to have to play... Nah, that 5-wood's not going to get there. It's bunker bound. So we're going to have to play the partial shot here once again. Fully loft up this 3-wood. I'm not great with the partial shots. Oh, we've really executed that well. This should be really good. Get down. Get down. Oh, what a horrible bounce. Just not had any real breaks out in the course today. So unlucky there. But we do have a splash shot for birdie. Just going to try and go past the pin ever so slightly here and see if we can spin this back in. Ball is going to move slightly left at our feet. Have we got the spin? Have we got the spin? No. Didn't execute the spin. But we are going to walk away with the par. So there we go, guys. 3 under at the Evangelist GC Tournament Edition, which is hosting the Platinum TGC Tours Qualification event. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.